Your girl used to talk to this dude many moons ago. We were dating for a few months, and after we spent the night together, again, he was a cool dude. We're seeing each other exclusively. He decides to break up with me. So in the morning, he has a whole attitude. He's like, "This ain't working. I'm sorry." Blah 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 blah. All that, and I'm like pissed. For a few reasons. One, he said he was gonna put my patio set together. I know you didn't drag me to Walmart to go get this patio set, and now you're not gonna put it together. And two, I felt like I needed to get myself back together again. I'm just like, I just gave this fool a chance. Okay, I didn't like him like that. So what? But you're not just gonna dump me. And it was on a Sunday morning too. Hallelujah. And you're gonna sit there and act like I didn't matter. So my feelings were hurt. I wish I knew about Yoni steaming back then like I know now. Because when it comes time to purge someone out of your system, it is just that easy. But there's a few key things you have to remember. After I was done listening to Rihanna's Rated R, I said I need to purge this dude out of my system. The way that I normally do when it comes to any type of breakup, I get rid of all the dude stuff. Like if I know I ain't going back, or I just need to get this dude out of my system, I just put away anything that reminds me of him. So if he gave me a teddy bear, pictures, whatever, I just get rid of it. Sheets, I redecorate my bedroom, change my curtains. I just change everything around me so that I have like a brand new atmosphere. So if I Yoni steam back then, I would have done the Yoni Mack rebalance or the Queen steam. Queen steams is so relaxing. But I definitely would have done the rebalance one. One, to just get this person's DNA out of me, and to really focus on affirmations about me being the prize, letting go of certain energies, and really kind of finding myself once again, instead of being angry or getting so overly busy that I'm burying my feelings and not really dealing with them. So when it came to this dude, and had I Yoni steamed and done the affirmations and, praised myself for being the good girlfriend that I was, and it wasn't me, and it's okay that this relationship didn't work, I think I would have done better than going back and messing around with him again, which was so stupid because it went backwards. Like, if we gonna break up, fine, we gonna break up. But it was very backwards of me to fool around with him again, because I'm like, he clearly said he don't want to be in a relationship with you, and in a couple months, he really fooled around with him again. Mack lean. Ugh. But had I Yoni steamed, I would have purged him out of my system when that stupid text, "Hey, how are you, ... came back. I'd have been like, blocked. The thing is, when we Yoni steam, where we go backwards is if we start not listening to the affirmations or not believing in the affirmations. So if we're like letting someone go and we're Yoni steaming them and we're purging them out the system, we are not supposed to go back. Make the commitment to just stick to yourself, stick to your beliefs, stick to loving yourself. Because if you go back, you wasted the Yoni steam. You did. You wasted Yoni steam. You wasted the herbs. You wasted the person who put the herbs together. You wasted the person who shipped the herbs to me. You wasted my time because I put them in a little package for you. You wasted the label. You wasted the container. You wasted the hot water for you to boil the steam. You wasted the 20 to 30 minutes that you were sitting over the hot pot. You wasted the affirmation. You wasted time. Because guess what? Now you got to do it all over again. Now, it's not to say that once you Yoni steam one time, then they're free of any spirits of whoever you was fooling with. I ain't saying that. I am saying that when you're Yoni steaming and you're committing to it, going back is just ridiculous. You have to think about it. When you purge anything, the goal is to cleanse your system. Because if you're going to go back to what you were doing, what's the point? Now, I know that sometimes we'll have like we go on vacation, we'll have like a wild time out. We're drinking, we're eating lots of fats and sugars, and we're just not worrying about it because, it's a good time. So we come back, we purge. The reason why we purge is to cleanse the system, rebalance, and get back to normal. Because you're not going to eat like that every single day. I mean, you're on vacation. So Yoni steaming is no different. Yoni steaming is to commit to letting go and cleansing of whatever it is you need to let go of, particularly relationships. So when it comes to releasing, you're Yoni steaming, you're saying your affirmations, but also you gotta let go of this person. Another way that I would really get rid of someone being in my system was I used to change things around. Like I would change my curtain, change my sheets. Anything that they gave me was in a box if I'm ready to give away the box, throw away the box, or keep it for later or whatever, I would just put it out of my system. So out of sight, out of mind. I got over them a lot quicker that way. But I think that was me burying feelings and not saying what was upsetting me like that. So instead, it's like, well, say it. He hurt me. He made me feel like this. I feel like crap. I feel like I'm not going to find the right person. Is there something wrong? You express how you feel. Get it all out during the Yoni steam. Because why not? When you keep it buried inside, you don't hide it. It doesn't go anywhere. So for me, when I Yoni steamed, granted, I didn't Yoni steam for a breakup, but I did Yoni steam to address things like my mother's death, right? And I would say things like, this makes me sad. I miss her. I should have done this better. I wish I did this better. I wish I had time to do this better. Like, I just expressed how I felt because they were in there anyway. It was in my heart. It was in my spirit. They were in there anyway. So it wasn't like I'm hiding anything that just wasn't going to come out. And better that I express it and let it out versus I keep it buried in and explode one day. The same thing with relationship, right? Better you express how you're feeling about the relationship, let it out through a hot pot, than keep it buried in. Even if you journal, right? Even if you journal it, you write it all out, you get it out, and you commit to letting it go, you feel better and lighter. And also it brings a better energy to you and the right one. Some might say that when you let go of that energy, that's when it brings back the other one all the time. All of the time. I don't think there was a time where I let someone go and was committed to letting them go and I was good. They didn't try to resurface their way back here. Like, oh my God. Like, I probably every single time. And I'm just like, your time's up, man. And that's romantic, platonic relationships, whatever. When I'm done, I'm done. And Yoni steaming helps with a lot of that. I bring all this to say, the backwards thing to do would be if I did all this Yoni steaming, I did all this cleansing, I did all this purging, would be to go back. Because when you say these things and you let them go, you actually build strength. You're building strength to let this person go, rebalance yourself, and just be able to be strong enough for when they do come back, acting like shit sweet, and you just like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I don't want to be friends. I told my ex one time, no, I'm not interested in being friends. He said, what? I'm fool. Like, I don't want to be your friend. Not this dude's other guy. I was like, I don't want to be your friend. I was like, I'm not interested. I was like, maybe one day. I lied, guys, because I told you that one relationship, I think within that 4 years, after the first 2, I was already done. So you better be damn sure after 4. I'm like, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be associated. We're not friends on nothing. Don't follow me. No nothing. I'm not interested. And it's because I purged him out of my system, and that took a while. And I had to commit to that too. And I would tell him, please don't call me. I blocked him, removed everything of him, all the other stuff. And I wish even back then I knew about Yoni steaming then, because then I would have helped with releasing a lot of pain from that relationship, a lot of stuff that came out of that relationship, time that was lost out of the relationship, so much that was so built in that relationship. If I had taken the time, like even like the 3 to 6 months of just solo dolo rebalancing, re-getting myself together, had I been Yoni steaming, committing to it, I would have been so much more open to love and not been bitter. Because I think I spent time just like not feeling like I was even sexually attracted to anyone. Like, I just was like, no, I don't want anyone. I was not feeling no one. I didn't care about no one. I felt like I had no emotions. So, you know, Yoni steaming helps with that, because then I addressed everything that was bothering me, like how I felt with like what happened within those 4 years, what happened to me, who I was now versus who I was before, and how to move on being healthy. I'm not going to keep going on and on about this. I'm just saying that if you are going to Yoni steam, find the right Yoni steam, the Rebalance and the Queen steam at the Yoni Mack, on the Yoni Mack website will be perfect for you. But commit to it. Don't waste the herbs, the time, the mail carrier, the stamp, the time of the herbalist, all that stuff. Your time, if you're just going to go back it's just not worth it. It's not worth going back. I promise you, you'll be so much happier when you find yourself totally balanced, committed to yourself, and happier, because you deserve it. Another thing too, what you're gonna find when you Yoni steam is you are gonna find yourself feeling better. Most of all, I think the thing is, when it comes to Yoni steaming, when you get off the hot pot, I feel like I've always felt like, I can handle whatever is in front of me, because I said it. I said the affirmations. I said, I'm letting this go, and I believed it. And when I started to doubt myself, I would journal and then get back on the hot pot, say what worries me, and build up on it. It's like working out, right? The more you work out, you get stronger. The more you steam, your womb gets stronger, you're mentally stronger, and you can tackle things. So when Satan comes back and knocks on the door with that, hey you text, it ain't gonna bother you, sis. In the meanwhile, because you're a part of my hood, go on the Yoni Mack website, get yourself a Yoni steam. Again, if you're going through some type of breakup or need relief or release from something, try the Queen Steam or the Queen's Rebalance, and you'll find yourself feeling a lot lighter. And let me know how you feel. If any of you have any regimens on how you've gotten over a breakup, please don't tell me that you've committed crimes. I did that when I was a teenager. Not a good look. But let me know how you got over things. And if you did a Yoni steam, and if you purged their stuff, what are some things that you did? And in the meanwhile, be good to yourself, stay balanced, and be well. Later.